Well, let's get going down to the Citadel and hang out with some of our friends. So I needed to hang out with... God, how many of them were there? Oh, I also needed to pick up something in Helion, which... Isn't that the main system? Yeah, that's the one with the mass relay. So that's perfect. I think it was probably just gas. Yeah. Since it's sitting out like this, it's definitely just gas. 750 though, that pretty much, yeah, that does actually fill us right up. Perfect. All right, don't have to stop for gas anywhere. I don't assume that there's anything else that may have opened. I'm just gonna do a quick once over. Yeah, it looks like everything is at 100%. There's nothing new that I could actually go investigate. Probably gonna have to wait for the next big story beat for any more systems to open up. Anyway, back to Serpent Nebula. I heard that in the Legendary Edition they just put out a patch that actually changes the volume of the Mass Effect relay jumps, which is good because they are deafening. I actually run a compressor on my my game audio whenever I'm rendering, because otherwise it would just like overtake everything. You might notice that sometimes whenever I'm going through one of them, I stop talking, and that's because it's just so loud. I'm like, I momentarily lose the ability to think. I'm not sure where all we need to go.
Clear to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm gonna assume probably the Presidium. I think there wasn't somebody in Purgatory as well, and also I need to go find that that widow.
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
So we'll just go Presidium for now, and I can check my map and see if anybody shows up. Hopefully the widow will appear on the map. She has registered herself with the Citadel for anybody who would be willing to bring her any information. Why would she even know? She wouldn't know because the Asari commando who died... Well, I guess she wouldn't have come back. What am I even talking about? So, yeah, she might have. Although I was saying it more as a joke, like, these are just people registering themselves with the Citadel in case Shepard wants to come by and talk to them. I don't think I needed to see James, and I'm sure I didn't need to see Zaid. Liara, I think so. I don't think I need to see them. Oh yeah, Samara, I needed to talk to her, and Miranda, and Javik, yeah, because he wanted to go and see the Citadel for the first time since it was captured in his lifetime. And Garrus, maybe? He's at 4. Yeah, I don't think he was there before, was he? Alright, well, we are in the Presidium, so we'll go by Liara first off. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. I wonder where that that widow might be. I'm gonna have to also just run through everywhere and see if any reticules come up, since I guess she's not gonna be on the map. But it's also a good chance to just pick up any like random incidental dialogues that are gonna happen. Do any of you know an Asari widow who might not know she's a widow yet? I'm here to tell her she's a widow.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
She's always been an archaeologist then, huh? Kids are kind of cute, sure. Yeah, I like that it's kind of cute. You don't have to commit fully.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
Her mother was Benezia, right? Yeah. I wonder what she was like before being, you know, taken over. So tell me more.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
I love that these two hang out like that. And I know she's probably written as like the primary love interest, no matter male or female Shepard. But just the two of them get along so well as friends. I just can't ship it otherwise. Though I probably will in Legendary Edition play a femme shep and go total les with her. Like, is this... I've already locked out the romance with her, so what is this? Like, we can be friends or we can not be friends? That's terrible. I'm gonna, of course, say yes.
And it'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
See, I love these two as friends. Man, all the characters are just so good. I mean, there are some, like... I was going to say Zaid. I don't want to be completely mean to him. He's not terrible. It's just he's not my cup of tea. I'm sure there are people who think Zaid is just great, but... I don't know, he seems a little like... Oh, that's her.
P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under orders not to communicate with her family? It's been a while since I heard from her. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct? Yes, I'm listed as her bond mate. Yes, I can hold. Her name is Tasha Poré. Of course.
Okay, it's just gonna repeat.
O-R.
God, just imagine that. You're on the phone with the military trying to get info on your lost wife, who, you know, you would expect to contact you, but has not in a while, and nobody's given you anything. And then some random guy who also is like the savior of the Citadel and all this stuff turns out to be him. Walks up and it's like, oh, she's dead. Terrible. Anyway, hello. Let me tell you something.
Tell me where she was deployed.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
And he just is always just being the bearer of bad news. Didn't he take another bit of news to somebody else? Like, you should hear this. Oh yeah, that was the one about, it was the Blue Rose down there, the Blue Rose of Ilium. Any of the rest of you need me to do anything for you? Oh man, I hated that down there because I got so attached to those two in such a short time. Like, really, you only see that little interaction with them, but I was just sold on the two of them. As soon as he was, as soon as I heard him over there, like, doing his silly Krogan poetry.
Spectre status recognized.
Where did I need to go? Garrus was down at the bay, right? James and Saeed were down there. I don't know if anyone was at the embassies. Actually, I'm gonna go back and check. Okay, it's all pretty much up at the embassies, and then we'll stop and see what Garrus is up to as well.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Well, I guess let's just walk around and see who we run into first. Oh, here he is. All right, pal. How much do you hate it here?
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel, to be here now, I don't know what to think.
These are both good answers, and also in a way kind of the same thing. Like, there's more to come with this, but also it's a victory, like, meaning there would be more victories because it's a victory. I don't know. It's a victory. He'll probably not like that. He'll be like, oh, this is not a victory. All of my people are dead.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Uh-oh.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Oh, no.
Hey, Hannah. I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
I knew it was going to go this
They
way.
consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living are remote.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Torian, Asari, Hannah. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's kind of scary. Until I saw that the Paragon interrupt, I was like, oh god, he is gonna freak all of these people out. Where is this gonna go? But I'm glad that was there. Though I am kind of curious if you just let him go off, what it would have caused. All right, he's a good guy, and luckily he picked up what I was saying there. You know, that's not gonna work. You should try a different tactic.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves.
Yeah, where did your people live?
Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
He talks like his people were so superior. They had to come from somewhere as well, because I'm sure that there was a cycle before them. Actually, I'm sure that I've actually been told that there were... like, there was a species before them, right? Didn't, Leviathan talk about the species before them? I can't remember what they were called or anything about them, really, but I know that that did come up. Can we find one of them, like, in a tube somewhere, and then they can come out and tell Javik, you know, he needs to calm himself down?
Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Oh, good.
You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
Like, the one good bureaucrat. You're a good lady, alright? I like you. We can keep her. She can stay. The rest of them, eh. Okay, where is whoever else I need to see up in this area? Miranda, oh, she's in the Spectre office, okay. Was she a Spectre? Is she allowed in there? And then Samara's in the embassy offices. Did I just pass right by? There she is. How did I not notice you? You really do stand out with that red. Well, I guess he's wearing red too.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
Oh, it is an honor. I think that it's an honor is probably the best thing to say to her. Of course, it's not our last battle, but well, that also makes it sound like there's going to be more after the Reapers. No, it's an honor.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to do every mission. I'm going to do everything I can, except for those ones that I can't do anymore, like that one on Eden Prime.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Well, it does seem bleak.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
I mean, she's already a matriarch. She's nearing the end of her life, isn't she? Oh, how old is she, anyway?
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Personal opinion?
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
I didn't actually kill the one on Tuchanka. It was a Thresher Maw, but I mean, I helped the Thresher Maw a bit.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
Oh, glad you still have one. God, I really want her to just be able to go and, like, retire with her daughter. At the end of the game, can she just go spend time with her daughter? Just live out the rest of her time there?
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Yeah, really. Could you please not do that kind of thing anymore? Just don't be so absolute.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
And I like Samara. She has really grown on me over the course of the last game and a half. Let's stop in and see Udina. I wonder how he's doing. Are they ever going to take his name down? Can this just be my office? Hey, can I have this? Miranda! Huh? Where is she? Didn't it say she was in here? Yeah, 3, Spectre Office. Do I need to do something on the terminal? Oh, message terminal. Let's see if there's anything new first. Oh, I still can't afford the Black Widow. Oh, but I'm getting close. Nothing new there. Use the Miranda terminal.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the elusive man. Something big.
Oh my god. BioWare, could you please, with these ass shots, come on. Ties to Cerberus?
Why would your father be working with the elusive man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Well, if he's working with the elusive man, he is definitely my enemy, so gotta be stopped.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
Well, probably
No.
not, knowing Shep.
I couldn't.
Though I am surprised she didn't want help, she just wanted to tell me about it. I guess it's good that she's okay, though. I was kind of expecting we'd get a mission from her, we'd do the mission, and we'd get her as a war asset. But that mission with her must come up again soon. Is there anything back here I might want to check into? I don't have his thing. No. No, but yeah, the mission with her, it's got to come up again later. Even if we don't have any direct input in it, we'll talk to her again and then probably get her as a war asset. Right, we need to go down and see Garrus. Did I have anything else I could turn in? I don't think I had any more that I could turn in. Ciphers, poison. No, I don't think so. Alright, we'll go down and see Garrus, and then I'll stop for the day.
Spectre status recognized.
He was,
Please select the
yeah,
destination.
down here.
One moment, please. Now arriving at
There he
Lobby
is.
Bay D24.
Hey, pal.
Shepard, glad you came.
Oh, good to be here, friend.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
Like, boozy time?
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
What, joyride?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Ooh, best place to go.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Oh, I like this new Garrus. But he's really grown since the first game when he was just that stuffy police officer.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get.
Haha, yes.
A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
That's what I was thinking they were gonna do.
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Oh, you're a good friend, Garrus, and it shows on your face. Oh my god. I mean, that's probably something I would say to one of my friends, but... No, you're a good friend. Let's be a good, nice guy.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you?
I mean, is that an option?
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Miss on purpose. No, we're gonna shoot the target.
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe. But technically, I died.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
I kind of wonder now, what happens when you miss on purpose? Like, what are all these options I could have chosen? But then again, I am gonna play the Legendary Edition eventually when I finish up all through this one. That's all I needed to do down here, right? You're still here. Do you need anything else?
Thank you again, Commander.
Oh, no.
I appreciate the assist.
No one else I can... Oh.
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. So busy. Alright, back to the ship, and then I'm gonna save. Any messages for me? Anyone else want to hang out, Trainer?
Commander?
No surprise messages on my terminal? Nope. Okay, then it's saving time, and let's see, what am I gonna do next? Maybe one of the Cerberus missions? We could do the Cerberus fighter base on Noveria. An old military installation on Tuchanka, that could be cool. Unless any of the rest of them look like something that you guys would be interested in doing next. Otherwise, I'll probably just choose one of these two. So, until next time, I'll see you then and have a good night.